Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Vivi Apriliani Wati. My ID number is 63240592. I'm majoring in Accounting Information System, Bina Sarana Informatika University. I will give my opinion about smoking in campus area. My friends, here I will express my opinion about a problem that might make us feel uncomfortable, namely the act of smoking in campus area. As we know, the campus is a place for learning and teaching, as well as a means for self-development. So, smoking in the campus area seems to need to be followed up. In my opinion, smoking in campus area must be prevented, and I really believe that many campuses have implemented policies that prohibit smoking in campus area. Why do they implement this policy? Because the campus really maintains a safe and healthy environment to support a comfortable learning and self-development process. Apart from that, the act of smoking can also have a bad impact on health. As we know, smoking can cause serious illnesses, ranging from heart disease, lung cancer, and the risk of stroke, and has a negative effect on all organs in the body. Cigarette smoke is also very dangerous because it can affect non-smokers, so they are at risk of experiencing health problems. This action feels detrimental and unfair to non-smokers. Furthermore, the environment can also be affected by smoking. How could it not be? Many people throw away cigarettes but carelessly, including in campus area. This not only makes the campus environment dirty, but also has an impact on the surrounding environment, such as endangering the land and waterways. Well, apart from affecting health and the environment, the act of smoking in campus area can also create a bad impression. A smoke-free campus environment can create a positive impression and represent progress in thinking. This can show our concern for creating shared prosperity and our commitment to maintaining a safe and comfortable campus area for all campus residents and the surrounding area. In conclusion, I did strongly believe that we all must start implementing and enforcing a no-smoking policy on campus area, like Bina Sarana Informatika University, which has implemented this policy. Let's unite to create a cleaner, healthier environment and have a positive impact on everyone. Let's step together towards a brighter future, where our beloved campus is not shrouded in smoke but is brightened by health and dreams. That's all I can say, more or less. I'm sorry. Thank you for your attention, guys. See you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Vivi Apriliani Saraswati. My ID number is 63240592. Department of Accounting Information System, Bina Sarana Informatika University. Here, I will explain the simple present tense material. Let's learn together. Watch the video until it's finished. The first one, We will learn about the meaning of simple present tense before entering the next discussion. What is simple present tense? Simple present tense is a form of sentence in English that is used to express facts, habits, and events that are happening at the moment. Simple present tense is one of the most frequently used sentence forms in English. Next, after we know the meaning of simple present tense, we also have to know when simple present tense is used. So, simple present tense is used when someone wants to express an event or general fact that is happening right now. Apart from that, the simple present tense is also used in the conditional sentence type 0 and conditional sentence type 1 sentence pattern followed by the simple future tense. In terms of names, the formula for this tense is not too complicated. The reason is we often use this tense in everyday life. On the next slide, there is a simple present tense function where the function itself consists of 4 types, namely general thought, habits, instruction, and fixed schedules. The first is general thought. General thought means general thought or absolute thought. This means things whose truth is certain and generally known. For example, 1. Water freezes at 0 degrees. This is definitely true and proven because no water evaporates at a temperature of 0 degrees. 2. Cats are mammals. This is definitely true, yes, and is also generally known. Second, there are habits. Habits means something that is done continuously and consistently. For example, my father goes to work every weekdays. Father's work so habit because it is marked by the word every day. 2. I study with my friends every Sunday at the academy. This sentence also shows a habit that is carried out every Sunday. Next, thirdly, there are instructions. There is instruction, which means command or instruction. Example include the command boards that we often encounter on the road. Apart from that, there are also instructions that we can find on the product packaging. For example, do not enter this area. Cook the noodles for 3 minutes. Close the door, please. Well, finally there are fixed schedules, aka something that has been scheduled or is certain to happen. For example, the show starts at 7 p.m. The script marks their upcoming concert in Indonesia on September 30 and October 1st. After learning the function of the simple present tense, the next discussion will be simple spelling rules, which are for verbs that end in O, CH, SH, X, or Z, and ES. For example, go become goes, catch become catchers, was become woses, kiss become kisses, box become boxes, fix become fixes, and have become has. Next, for verbs that end in consonant plus U, eliminate U and add IES. For example, carry become carries, study become studies, worry become worries, copy become copies, fly become flies. And finally, for verbs that end in vowel plus U, just add S. For example, play become plays, say become says, enjoy become enjoys, buy become buys, and stay become stays. After that, on the next slide, there is the simple present tense formula. The formula can be seen in the table where subject I used to be am and the verb do. The verb does not use s or es. Furthermore, you, they, we, and the plural subject used to be are and the verb do, where the verb does not use the ending s or es. After that, there are subject he, she, it, and a singular subject which us to be is and the verb does which later use the ending s or es. So, next there is material regarding patterns consisting of nominal simple present tense and verbal simple present tense. First we discuss nominal simple present tense. Nominal simple present tense that express objects. They can be names of people, provision, place, and all things that are objects. So, the predicate is in the form of to be is, am, are. For nominal sentence, there are 4 types of sentence forms, namely positive, negative, interrogative, and interrogative with WH question, each of which has a different pattern. The first is a positive sentence. A positive sentence means a sentence that has a positive form or value. The pattern for a noun sentence is subject plus to be plus complement. To be consists of is, am, are. The usage depends on the subject. Meanwhile, complement consists of noun, adverb, and adjective. In use depends on the sentence. For example, he is a teacher. I am smart. We are a group of students. Next, there are negative sentences. So, this sentence is a negative sentence. The pattern for noun sentence is subject plus to be plus not plus complement. Just add not from the positive form. For example, Mom is not a chef. I am not lazy. They are not here yet. The third is an interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence means sentence that are in the form of question. So, don't forget to use a question mark. The pattern for noun sentence is to be plus subject plus complement plus question mark. For example, is the food delicious? Am I right? Are you a doctor? In an interrogative sentence, to be is placed at the beginning of the sentence before the subject. So, finally, there is an interrogative sentence with WH question. For this form, the pattern is noun sentence is WH question plus to be plus subject plus question mark. Different from the previous interrogative form, this interrogative form begins with a WH question first, followed by to be, then the subject. For example, who is that boy? Where am I? Why are you late? After nominal simple present tense, then there is verbal simple present tense. A verb is a sentence that states an action or treatment, so the predicate is a verb. The verb use must be verb 1. For verbal sentence, there are 4 types of sentence form, namely positive, negative, interrogative, and interrogative with WH question, each of which has a different pattern. The first is positive sentence. The pattern is subject plus verb 1 plus s or es plus complement. So, This verb can be used without the s or es ending or with the s or es ending depending on the subject. In a verb sentence, there is a verb that indicates the subject is carrying out an action or treatment. For example, I wrote a letter. He goes to school. Next, we go to negative form. For the negative form of a verb sentence, the pattern is subject plus do or does plus not plus verb 1 plus complement. Still remember, in negative form, we insert not to express negation or denial. For example, they don't know where to go. She doesn't bring an umbrella. For the interrogative form of verb sentence, the pattern is do or does plus subject plus verb 1 plus complement plus question mark. For example, does he bring the book? Do you like it? And finally, there is the interrogative form with double-H question verb sentence. The pattern is double-H question plus do or does plus subject plus verb 1 plus complement plus question mark. Likewise, the nominal sentence. In this form, the double-H question is placed at the beginning of the sentence before to be. For example, when does he go to school? Why do you love badminton so much? On the next slide, there is an adverb of frequency. An adverb of frequency describes how often an action happens. Frequently used frequencies include always 100%, usually 90%, often 70%, sometimes 50%, occasionally 30%, seldom 15%, rarely 5%, and never 0%. For example, I always have coffee in the morning. Alex never forgets my birthday. This example uses the level of how often to use the frequency above. So, we have finished discussing the material. So that we can understand better, let's practice discussing the question. First, there is a question. Question: what does John do? Answer: he reads a book. Because it is one person, the question uses does, so in the answer, because John is a man, the subject changes to use he and the next word is added with s, namely reads. Furthermore, question: what do Jack and Smith do? Answer: they cook fried rice. So, we change Jack and Smith to they because they is the word next to it in the answer that doesn't need to be added with s because it is plural. And the last question, what does Ria do? Answer: she washes frying. Because it is one person, the question uses does, so in the answer, because Ria is a woman, the subject changes to use she and the next word is add es, namely washes. After practicing the question on the previous slide, now there are 3 practice multiple choice questions to further sharpen your knowledge and understanding, guys. Okay, question number 1. See blah 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 to school every day. Answer: go, goes, going, and gone. What do you think the answer is? Yes, the answer is B. Why? Because the subject C requires a verb with the ending es because the basic word is go. Next question number 2. The sun blah 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 in the east. Answer: rose, rises, rising, and risen. What do you think the answer is? Yes, the answer is B. Why? Because the sun used the subject it which requires a verb with the ending es because the basic word is rise. And the last question, they blah 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 movies on weekends. Answer watches, watching and watched. What do you think the answer is? Yes, the answer is A. Why? Because the question used the subject they and the subject they use the basic form of the verb without the ending s or es. So, how do you understand the question and discussion, guys? Surely it's easy, right? We have finished discussion the material regarding simple present tense. As the name suggests, simple present tense includes material that is simple and not too long and easy to understand. So, the conclusion is that the simple present tense is a tense that expresses routine or repeated events, not events that are currently happening. So, you also need to remember that the simple present tense use basic verbs, both verb 1 and the first form of to be. Today, have learned about the meaning of simple present tense. When simple present tense is used, its function, spelling rules, simple present tense formula, adverbs of frequency, and also discuss simple present tense practice question. Hopefully, and the material can be understood and is useful for all of us. Well, maybe that's all the material I can convey. Hopefully, what I have conveyed can be easy to understand and increase knowledge for all of us. More or less, I apologize, I say thank you. If you have any question, you can submit them via the comments column, guys. I end. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you guys.